Hello, boys and girls. My name is Colleen Driscoll. I am an author from West Virginia. I live in Harrison County, and I write children's stories. Today, I brought with me my little friend, Buddy. How many of you have a little buddy at home? Some of you might have kittens or birds or snakes and dogs like Buddy, but it's always nice to have a little friend to do things with us. Buddy helped me write a children's story called Buddy's Special Mission. Does anyone know what a mission is? Buddy, what do you think a mission is? Let's think a minute. I think we all have missions. Buddy, what is a mission? He says it's helping out and doing a job that's very important that you need to do. That's pretty close, Buddy. We all have missions in life. As a child, you might have a mission at school, and maybe that's to do your schoolwork and to go to school every day and to do your very best and help the teacher. Other times we have missions at home. Can anybody think of what mission we have to do at home? Buddy, what do you think? He says you can take your dog out for a walk. That's a good mission, Buddy. Other people have other dogs or other animals at home, or sometimes they don't even have an animal, but we all have a mission at home, and that is to help out as much as we can. We can make our beds, we can take out the trash, we can help with the yard work. We all have a job to do at home. And we have a job to do in community. In our community, what can we do? I think Buddy talked about this a little bit in his book. But in the community, we have a mission to take care of our earth, our planet, so we can pick up the trash that we see, right, Buddy? And we have to pick up any droppings from our animals, yes. What else can we do? Conserve water? Yes, Buddy, you're correct. We still drink water, but we can conserve water. And when we all do those missions, we make this world a better place. And our missions right now, with Buddy's little flag, scarf on, and the flag behind me, is to make our country the best that it can be. So if you're willing to listen to this story, Buddy would be happy to read it with me and you can learn about his little life. Now, Buddy's Special Mission is written in Buddy's point of view. That means it's his thoughts that go into the story as if he's talking to you. And in this story, he has a very important mission. His owner is being deployed overseas, and he has to take care of his family. And during the course of the year, we're going to see what Buddy does with his family to take care of them. And at the end of the story, we're going to see if he does his mission. So let's go ahead and start reading the story. I'm going to put Buddy on my lap so he can sit there and help me turn the pages while we read Buddy's Special Mission. And this was illustrated by Kelsey Musgrave, who is an illustrator from West Virginia in Harrison County. Buddy's Special Mission. Bacon? Do I smell bacon? Oh boy, Andy is making a yummy breakfast. Today is going to be a great day. Wait a second. No, it's not. Today is the day he goes away. He gave me a mission to watch his family. Andy's mate will be easy to watch, but the little pup never rests. I don't know where my owner is going, but he packed his toothbrush and clothes. That's never a good sign. After I gobble my breakfast, we jump in the car. We walk through the airport, but security doesn't stop me. I'm Special Agent Buddy. They know my owner is leaving on an important trip. Andy's wearing his uniform. I don't know where he is going. And I don't even growl when strangers stop to shake my hand. I wag my tail as Andy gives Jake a little gift and gets on the big flying machine. My ears droop as we take slow steps back to the car. But I remember my mission. I need to watch Jake and his mother, so I perk up. Now, what was the little gift that Andy gave Jake? Does anybody see it? Buddy still has that special little gift that Andy gave his son Jake. That was a little American flag. At home, Jake shows his mother the gift that Andy gave him. The flag is very important to Daddy, she says. Why don't you keep it on the nightstand? You can think of Daddy when you look at it. I leap on Jake's lap and I bark. I miss Andy too. Jake pretends to build schools and roads with his wooden blocks. Why does Daddy help people rebuild their towns, he asks. They need our help, she says. People should always take care of each other. I stand up and nudge my nose against Jake's leg. Don't worry, Jake. Special Agent Buddy will watch out for you. Sometimes Jake and his mother talk on the computer. I hear Andy's voice, but I don't see him. I chew on my stick as Jake tells stories about our day. Now, do you notice anything about this picture? We see daytime on the one picture, and I see a moon where Jake's dad Andy is. I wonder why that is. Does anyone know? I think someone got it. That means that they're far away from each other. Where it's daytime in one place, it's nighttime in the other. Really good answers. In the summer, we take day trips and visit friends. Grandma and Poppy visit in July and bring me yummy peanut butter treats. Jake runs around the yard while I bark at the twinkling lights in the sky. I wonder what month this is. Does that look like the sparklers from the 4th of July? Yes. Sometimes Jake takes me to a big room with other children whose parents are away on duty. They talk about their feelings. Jake shows them his little flag. I can tell when he feels sad. His bottom lip juts out and he wipes his eyes. I sit next to him and he pets me. When the other kids look sad, I rest my head on their laps. I feel calmer when they pet me too. When Jake goes back to school, I protect his mother when she cleans the house. I attack the noisy monster that cleans the carpet. I eat the food that spills on the floor. And I bark at the cars and the dogs. I hear everything. I am a good guard dog. In the afternoon, I nap, so I'm ready when Jake comes home. Do you see that noisy monster that cleans the yard? The carpet? What do you think Buddy is attacking? Is that a noisy monster or is that a vacuum cleaner? Don't tell Buddy. When the weather turns colder, Jake and his mother rake the leaves in the yard. They gather them into a pile, and I jump in. Swoosh! The leaves fly everywhere. Jake and his mother shout, "Buddy!" Then they jump in the leaves too. I bark as they giggle. I like when we have fun. Some days Jake and I go for long walks. He lets me pee on the fire hydrants and sniff the grass to explore the neighborhood. Special Agent Buddy works hard to keep my family safe. One morning, Jake puts on his special uniform. We march in a parade behind a band playing loud music. Older people dressed in fancy uniforms walk down the street. My ears go back, and I stay close to Jake as the people cheer for us. I wonder why his ears go back. Do we think Buddy might be a little afraid? Maybe he's afraid of all that loud noise, just like you and I might be afraid sometimes. And we hang close to our parents. On quiet evenings, we look through the family photo albums. You look just like Daddy, Jake's mother says. Jake grins. Who's this, he asks. That's your great-grandpa. He served in the military too, she says. When he was in the war, trying to protect our country, he injured his leg. Jake studies the picture more closely. What medal is he holding? The Purple Heart, she says. I jump on the chair to see the brave man. When Jake is home from school, we make cookies to send to Andy. And we put them on a video of our activities. And we pack the cookies up in the video and we take them to the post office. The smell of the cookies makes me drool. I eat the crumbs on Jake's shirt. When we go to the post office, I get to go with them, but I'm not allowed inside. At night, I nuzzle next to Jake as he rubs my belly. He holds his flag and tells me his daddy is a hero. I listen to him breathe as he sleeps. The peaceful sounds put me to sleep, but I miss Andy's loud snores. Can you tell me how you think Andy sounds when he snores? Can we do that? Is everybody snoring right now? I bet your Buddy misses his owner's snores. As the weather gets colder, we stay inside the warm, cozy house. When the snow falls, Jake takes me outside. I love eating the fluffy white stuff. I could stand outside all day and sniff the fresh air. I run while he rolls snowballs and makes snowmen. I bark when he gets out the sled. I jump on his lap and we ride down the hill. Whee! The snow melts and the days get warmer. One afternoon, Jake steps off the school bus. I leap on him and lick his face. He says, "Get down!" But I can't calm down. I have a surprise for him. I jump until he opens the front door. He stops in the doorway. Surprise! My owner is inside. I dance in circles as Jake runs to him. Daddy, you're home! Andy lifts him high in the air and laughs. Yes, I'm home. Andy reaches down and rubs behind my ears. Good boy, Buddy. I wag my tail and give him a slobbery kiss. After Jake goes to sleep, I sneak on Andy's lap and curl up with him. He pets my head and says thank you for looking after our family while I was away. I put my paws on his chest and rest my head. My mission is complete. And that is the end. Now, boys and girls, did you like Buddy's special mission? Does everyone remember what the mission actually was? Buddy, what do you think your mission was? He says that's easy, to take care of Andy's family. That was his mission. And now that his mission's over, he might get another mission. Just like you might have a little mission. Now, Buddy has a great idea for all the boys and girls here. He wants to know if you can write down your missions. You might have a little a little puppy dog, stuffed animal. Or you might have a little bunny rabbit, or you might have a little teddy bear. But you can take paper and pencil with you, or a little notebook. And whenever you go on a special trip and you do a special job, write about your mission. You can tell people what you did with your favorite toy or dog. You might have a stuffed dog, a stuffed bear, but you can write about your mission. And if you take your dog out on a walk, or you take your bunny outside to play, or even a snake if you have a pet snake, write about your mission. Write about what your job is that day. Maybe you'll go and clean the yard. Maybe you'll pull weeds, Maybe you'll pick trash from the grass. Maybe it's to help with grocery shopping. But write down about that special mission that you had. Because we all have a mission here on this country to help the United States get even better. Your mommies and daddies have missions. We have jobs, and they take care of you. And your mission is to be the best helper that you can be. And so I hope you enjoyed the story for Buddy's special mission. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask? Some of the questions that some people have is, Mrs. Driscoll, how did you become an author? And I love that question because a lot of people don't know that I didn't grow up thinking I was going to write stories. I loved books just like everybody else. But I had another job and I worked in a hospital. And after I started having kids, one day I woke up and I was really sick with a tummy ache. And after I missed my entire day, I woke up the next day and I thought, I just missed a whole day being sick. And do you know what day I was sick? It was on Christmas. I missed my Christmas. So I started thinking, what would the elves do on Christmas? And so I wrote my very first book called Piper the Elf, which we're going to do in December. And that's a great story because Piper the Elf has lots of adventures. But because of that story, I started writing more and more stories. I love to write. And I like to tell little boys and girls, just like you, that you can write stories too. You can write about your adventures and make them funny or make them sad or make them scary. But you can be a writer. You can write your stories and you can draw the pictures. And eventually, you're going to have lots of stories that you could read to your children someday. So I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed the story of Buddy's special mission. And know that today's a very special day because we all need to do our best for the country. So, Buddy, we have to say goodbye. So would you like to wave goodbye to everybody? And tell them that they can read more about the stories on my website, which is found in your library flyer. So, goodbye for now, and hopefully we'll see you in December.